Now, and I will be right back. Actually, before I step away,
Yeah, the ad for Star Wars Raccoon City sandwiches.
hell yeah. Okay, now I will be right back. Now that the tweet is out.
Well, and narrating and bringing it, and even he didn't say hello was working secretly.
Okay. Hello, Lolo, Brainy, Lulaine, and Shark Vega. Hi.
Hey,
I am back.
welcome back.
Thank you. It is 4:30 where I am.
It's always lunchtime somewhere in the world. Waking up at 8 a.m., pouring a glass of wine, being like it's always 1 o'clock somewhere. Wearing a shirt saying warning, contents contain wine.
Are you just implying I've become like a wine mom?
No, I'm just thinking of the phrase, it's always lunchtime somewhere, and then reminded of it's always 1 o'clock somewhere.
Please,
All-day
please no
breakfast
Shark
is
Vega.
mostly the all-day breakfast is mostly a concept in the U.S. because the breakfast food is the best part of American cuisine.
Lulaine, why do you even have that?
Why are you calling it that? Don't you like The Simpsons?
I'm very neutral on it. I believe in you, Morathian. You got this. Just a clock in every single hour is just replaced with wine. Whoa, look at the time. I hate that live, laugh, love shit. Hate it. It's garbage.
Which part of it do you hate? The living, the laughing, or the loving?
Definitely the loving. Ugh, time to use most of the stream to wake up.
What if you can't wake up?
Wake me up inside, Bear. Ah, yes, I see. You just have a portrait on the wall, just a large live, laugh, love portrait. You push it to the side and there's a safe. You crack open the safe and inside is just your wine collection. All nicely chilled. Okay, but like how many coexist bumper stickers do we have, Morathian? Oh, gross, Morathian, gross. Let's move on over. And then...
Don't forget one crucial thing.
Yeah, I know. That's right, this didn't play nice.
Yeah, I actually have to boot up VLC now, remembering.
Yeah.
Good thing I already have your address saved.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. You boot up a...
Oh man, my bond with Nietzsche increased to 6.
I don't know what that says about you. Why do I still have classic OBS pinned? I need to remove that. Up. Shut up. Boop boop skidoo. Alright, this side stream is up.
Okay, I see it.
Okay, let's fucking ride then. Oh, Jesus. Grid Steam is pretty solid, Morathian.
Okay, time to close this gotcha hell.
It's for the best. Please do yourself a solid.
It's fine, I've gotten to the point where I'm just auto-completing shit instead of actually playing the game.
I always appreciate when my phone decides to tell me that I'm streaming. Like, thank you, phone. Thank you for informing me.
You shouldn't think the phone doesn't have feelings.
Thank you, phone. Look, they say if you care enough about an object for, like, say, 100 years, it gains its own spell. I'm not having that phone for 100 years.
I'm pretty sure that the quality of mass-produced garbage means that we will never see the 100-year spirits again in our lifetime. Well, in future lifetimes.
Previously,
it's just
on
like, oh, why aren't there
Resident
any of these
Evil
spirits anymore? Well, because nothing lasts 100 years.
That's you, isn't it? Still hurting, cadet?
No, I can still
Alright,
fight.
joking.
That's the spirit.
I guess you've thought of everything. But even the FBC may not be able to cover its tracks on this one.
Yeah, that incredible unnecessary chapter.
Scorch the earth with justice.
Raccoon City all over again.
Yeah, that time they did a Vanquish.
No more. Looks like we both were too late.
Both of you. Look.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Abandon
I hate
hope.
Zero.
He's quoting Dante. I'll find you, Jill. I promise.
Good for you, Chris.
Technically, he's quoting the Divine Comedy.
That's what I said last time.
Dante, the writer, never said that. Dante, the character, never said that either.
I appreciate the Divine Comedy, a beautiful, giant, self-insert fan fiction.
We are Veltro, vengeful messengers of the depths of the Inferno.
Terrorists.
Yeah, them
Killed
terrorists.
these bastards already.
It looks like you missed a few. And they're
It
on
is,
the ship.
Ira.
And now they want to use the virus to stage another attack.
It is also the greatest third-person shooter to ever
Seek
exist.
the truth about Terra Grigia
This is correct.
and vengeance.
Jill, look at this. The whole ship's out of power. The ship's running on emergency power. But the
Yes,
comm
chill, homie,
system
you got
needs
this.
Main power. We need to bring the engine room back online. That won't be easy.
Could you shut up so I can read this? Thank you.
But
Oh,
I
no!
can't read it because he's talking.
Oh, I don't care. Wait, I think this one... I have a feeling this one might be important. Queen Zenobia has 2 unique power generators. The main power generator should fail. The backup... okay, that's pretty normal. Ship contains vertical and horizontal bulkheads that automatically divert water in case of flooding. Okay. Wow, that was actually completely unimportant. Okay.
But you learned something about the Queen Zenobia, like that it's up to code.
Yeah, that it's got...
You got something. Got something in the left.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, a grenade as well.
Yeah. Queen Zenobia with, standard safety procedures. Because why would you not have a backup generator out on the ocean?
I love how after
Raymond.
Ghost Ship,
Take it.
all the horror
Might
games
need it.
realized that they could just be
Like you
selling
said,
boats.
turning on the power won't be easy.
Okay, later, buddy. I don't care about you.
Wait, but he has an item.
He has an item? Oh, shit. Does he have the rifle?
Yeah, it was shining. It was shining in his hand.
It's a key. Ah, I see. He's a big fan of Rhode Island.
That key will get you through the casino on the first floor. Then you'll find a lift to take you to the bill. Well, tell me something first. You didn't see the other FBC members here, did you? I can't reach my partner, Rachel. Damn it. I haven't heard from her since you...
Oh, that's right. I found this incredible way to walk.
Should we look for this Rachel woman?
You can, but after we bring back the ship's power.
Thank you. Wait, I'm sorry. Give me a sec. Okay, is that like a diver's knife?
Yeah.
Very important. Hey, Delita.
Hello.
Let me in!
I love how the game is just like loading the rest of the world and just dies.
Yup, it's really good. Hell yeah, it's casino time. It's like... Oh no, it's like we're back in Countdown Vampires all over again.
Time to cheat your way to being rich.
Yes, it's great. Look, man, it meant that we didn't need to worry about money, which I would argue is a good thing. Because, man, fuck that game.
Well, I have to watch this stream in a weird way where I'm using your side stream for sound because the video keeps dying.
Yep.
Uh,
I'm not surprised.
but I'm watching the main stream for the video, so it's okay. It's just like when I got my first computer and it had the wrong OS installed, so a lot of my games had a bug where sound would be delayed by a second.
That's right, this thing separates out. Oh, that's right, because there's no distinction between...
I mean, you're fine. I can watch like this. You're all good. I would argue that having it at 120 hertz is probably not smart.
That's the
Yeah,
refresh
so-
rate of the monitor.
Yeah, but you can set it to 60 because people can only see 60 frames.
Damn. I'm sorry?
Well, I was saying that because Revelations 2 also had that issue. They had to use coins.
Yeah, sure. Time to go down to 50.
Ah, the European extreme version.
Oh god. Oh man, my mouse is moving so much weirder now. Oh lord. Oh, I'm changing it back.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
The
what the
Revelation-
fuck changed.
The Revelations ports are not good.
No!
I had issues in mine as well. I think the one I was on had issues with refresh rate, where I was playing at 120, and then the final boss bugged out and wouldn't spawn at 120 hertz, and we had to troubleshoot during the stream until somebody found a post and said, like, yeah, somebody has an issue. They realized saying the 60 FPS actually works.
$1. This
Oh, I
casino
remember this
blows.
It's a luxury ship.
It's a very
Rare
low
things
quality
like
casino.
casinos.
It's just a few blackjack tables and slots. This place blows.
I mean, that's all you need, really, where you're gonna play poker. Like
No,
some
backgammon.
Oh, like some poser.
We're gonna play some craps.
Craps is fine. In my opinion, blackjack is where it's at.
Look, all I'm saying is they could have, like, at least one roulette wheel. Why? This is a terrible design.
I guess they watched Kaiji or something. I blackjack, but I played so much I don't ever feel the thrill. Yeah, I feel like that about Souls games. Totally relatable.
Holy shit.
Shit, it's been infected. Watch out.
I saw these in the video.
Wow, let's reuse those for fish.
From our friend in the gas mask.
Ah, loser. Shit. Thanks.
Shooting those fish would have been smart. Yeah, I always love games that are like, oh, I'm gonna shoot this thing because it might be
Finally quieted
dangerous. It's
down
like,
a
no,
little.
you're not. It's gonna be dangerous later.
Look, man, we can't have you break this lovingly designed cutscene.
So,
I will say,
get
the
more
game
points
I
with
worked
this?
on,
I had one of these at home.
they made the zombies like sleeper zombies, and they were like, oh, but what if the player shoots them before they wake up? Like then they won't kill them. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Just let them kill the zombies that are lying on the ground. Why the fuck not? But no game does that. Like, yeah, because other games are garbage. And you got one coin back.
The ROI on this
Yeah.
is garbage.
Yeah, Dead Space is great. But there's quite a few games where like you'll shoot something and it doesn't react. I think there's even a few Resident Evil games like that. Like some spin-offs, I'm pretty sure do that.
But we got our bundle of coins.
But sadly, it requires grams, and you're an American, so you don't know what grams are.
So let's see. Wow, I'm so good at this.
Wow, you did it. You solved the metric system.
I'm the best at being.
Yes, that's.
Hmm?
Yes, the Dead Space devs are making a new Dead Space style horror game set in the PUBG universe.
Fond memories of when they were making Dead Space and they were advertising it as the scariest game ever.
Your mom hates Dead Space. Remember
Their,
those ads?
their ugly bodies are not. Yeah, I remember those ads. They were fucking great. Their ugly bodies are not of these not of this world. Oh. Oh no. When am I gonna get a fucking rifle?
Oh, did they change that blue lane? I didn't get that info.
Oh man, I'm not getting those 10 bullets back, am I? Fuck this. Oh, this actually is... What's the difference? This is worse.
Oh, it has more mod slots.
I guess.
I guess you can make it even cooler.
Whatever. I'll keep that
It has worse stats, but it has more potential for it. It's just like a child.
You hearing this shit, buddy?
Wow, Jill. I'm impressed you didn't break your kneecaps.
Nope. Cowards won't let me get fucking cut up in the fan. Wow, that was quite the fall, Jill. You alright?
Nor Jill is the master of jumping down.
I see, game.
No torpid. Fair bullet, and you can't shoot the thing until it's active.
You're right. You're right. So I'm gonna have to worry about it on the return trip, but no sooner.
You have to make progress so that they wake up.
I didn't mean to do
from
that.
Finding a key.
They know. They know when I find the key. They can sense it in their bones.
That's my always favorite thing in horror games. It's just like, oh, thank God I found the heart key on this desk. And then you leave the room and all the zombies are attracted. Like, oh, time to spawn in everywhere. Somebody found the heart key.
You see, the key is covered in zombie pheromones. Even though zombies are still human and humans lack the means to smell pheromones properly. Whatever.
Jill, the key to start
Properly
up the
process them, I
lift
should say.
Then we need to find it.
Okay, I'll check around here.
Shut up! I want to activate the
Roger
elevator.
that. I'll look for it on my end.
Shut the fuck up! Oh, it won't budge.
Yeah, they were literally talking about how you can't use the lift.
Yeah, well, I have the greatest key of all. A screwdriver.
Can't believe Jill is not a master of hacking. Can you figure out the riddle of wires?
No.
Damn, you didn't.
Ooh, what a lovely service elevator. Later, loser. Another load screen.
Please, Torpid, there's no road in here. Just find an elevator.
Didn't Raymond say his partner was in the bilge? That means Rachel or whoever has the key. We just have to find her.
I think I might have an idea where she is.
That corpse you ran into earlier?
Yeah, I just pray it wasn't her.
I noticed. I hate this Jill voice.
Yeah, it's not like that classic.
Hey, pal.
Remember, you have a scanner.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I completely forgot how to get up from that.
I think you have to mash F.
Think something like that. Oh no, I died.
You're dead.
I kind of hate the way this game
Raymond say
controls
his partner was in
sometimes.
the bilge? That means Rachel or
Yeah, I don't know why there's a
whoever has the key.
knockdown part.
We just have to find
Like, it feels
her.
like a co-op mechanic,
I
but this
think I
game
might
isn't
have an
co-op.
idea where she is.
Nope.
That corpse you ran into earlier?
Yeah, I just pray it wasn't her.
Bitch.
Well, scan
Also,
the
God.
corpse for less value.
Wrong button.
You're there, you gotta heal.
I have 4 heals now.
Shame they still won't heal your legs when you get sliced, I guess.
I don't need those legs anyway. I can get newer, better legs.
I
Like,
was testing out the Saturn port of Resident Evil for a stream I wanted to, and I forgot how fantastic the voice acting is in that game.
oh.
No! Don't open that door! Jill, go examine that sound.
Yum, 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 yum. Oh, really? 3%?
You know the Crest campaign, right?
Nope.
Damn, that's gonna be fun when you do it one day.
Apparently that's out of order.
And by fun, I mean playing with 6 story slots, but actually there are 5 because you need to carry small keys all the time.
And what are
Remember
you?
when they were saying that the Star Fox crew cut off their legs so they could withstand G-forces? I mean, yeah. Remember when Crystal became edgy and abandoned the Star Fox crew and became like a grimdark bounty hunter, alcoholic?
Oh, that was one of the endings.
Yeah, that's one of the endings.
That game had a fuckload of endings. And just remember
I
the
don't
most
even know.
important thing about Star Fox is that of all the people, Slippy Toad's the one who gets laid.
Yeah.
Slippy fucks.
Is the GameCube Star Fox any good? The Dino Planet one?
No,
Like, even as a platformer?
no. It sucks, just in general, it kind of blows ass.
Yeah. Oh, you can.
As someone who's played it,
What you're saying is you're gonna stream it eventually because you played
This
it.
is
and it
where I
sucks.
found that dummy of
No.
Chris. Where is the real Chris?
it's like boring bad.
Damn. Wait, that never stopped you before.
Okay, so to be fair, I wasn't sure what kind of bad Countdown vampires would be. Yeah, Command on the DS was great.
Would you play Billy Hatcher on the Giant Egg?
No. I disagree, Shark Vega. It was a not particularly great platformer on a good day and really bland on a bad.
I'm not dead then.
Also, Crystal's overrated.
I mean, of course she's like the most mainstream furry after Renamon and Braxian.
It's true.
Actually, I'd say it's like Renamon, Kreslin, and Braxian. Lola Bunny has kind of fallen out of favor ever since she got rewritten to be a sociopath.
I mean, I did like that show for the most part, but yeah, the Lola treatment was weird. In my defense, Lulane, a lot of it's really boring and uninteresting to read in pages on pages of text, and I'm not patient.
Alright, they added the Crystal to Half-Life as a mod and paid the voice actress of Crystal to do all the lines.
It's incredible, right?
Yeah. The Amy Rosification of Lola Bunny. Yeah, Amy was always clingy, so it's fine.
Hey, something's gonna pop out of there. Haha!
I always felt Crystal had a vibe like Tikal.
Oh my god!
Look, I would get out of retirement for a lot of money. Do you know how much money furries pay? That's enough to get anybody out of retirement.
It's true. Look, man, money's money. Wow, a shirt.
That sure is a shirt.
It's technically a shirt.
I like how it's perfectly hanging, and you know, even you can say it's even iron and straight, but also they just added grime to it to make it look old. Also, how long has this ship been abandoned? It feels like it's been abandoned for like a year.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's been that long, but
That's always a hard thing to get consistency-wise in post-apocalyptic games. You have to have like very firm art direction to tell you how long the world has gone to shit.
hello? I like that I'm getting machine gun ammo, but I still haven't gotten a fucking rifle.
Was a machine gun but an assault rifle.
An MP5,
Okay.
but still no rifle. Finally, we can put Fire Rate 2 on the MP5.
Oh, it's not compatible, I guess?
It's too fast.
You can put it on your 5-slot handgun.
This bad boy's gonna shoot so many bullets, and none of them will
They
hit
have-
for shit.
Do you have fire rate on the shotgun? Can you put that in?
No, I can do better.
Oh, it lets you stack them.
Oh, you can't stack them.
Oh, okay. Because in raid mode on Revelations 2, they don't let you stack them. So it's either one or the other. I have a SMG I use in Aliens Fire Team that's basically just crap. Like, it ends this entire magazine in like a second and a half.
There is no ocean, only the void.
Everywhere into the MP5. MP5 is like the basic bitch SMG.
But also, I going back real quick. To be fair, Sharkbait, the fate of the Star Fox series was already not great to begin with, and then Zero Mission didn't do great, and now here we are.
Well, obviously Zero Mission didn't do great because people don't want Firefox anymore. Not because it was a bad game.
It was not even. I would hesitate to say it wasn't bad, just kinda meh.
Wasn't it like the worst reviewed video game?
Okay, it was
Like from
around
Nintendo.
here.
It was technically from Platinum.
Published by Nintendo.
Yep.
Also, who owns Bayonetta? Is it Platinum or Nintendo?
It's Sega.
Oh, so Sega just licensing out Bayonetta to Platinum, or are they publishing Bayonetta 3?
No, they're licensing it out to Nintendo.
Okay.
With Platinum as the developer or something like that. There's some weird shit going on behind the scenes. Because yeah, it's Sega that owns the original Bayonetta license.
Time for my favorite part of this game.
Oh shit, you...
Jill, what's wrong?
I found the target, but she's
We
a
found a
zombie.
titty zombie.
Isn't that always the case?
So my favorite part about this is how all of these zombies are grotesque, malformed things that are barely human. But the big titty lady turned into a big titty zombie, and the only thing that didn't transform on her are her big titties.
Hello, ma'am. Goodbye.
She's like the Resident Evil version of the Dead Island Bloody Torso, if you remember that.
I do.
Where it's like a perfectly bloody, zombified torso, except for the titty that are nice and round and smooth and perfect.
What did I even get from that room?
You have to kill her. She has the key.
Oh.
Yep.
This is gonna be a pain in the
You were
ass, isn't it?
You were looking for her so you could get the thing from her body, but it turns out her body is actually a zombie.
Please cut that out, ma'am.
Can't believe she has no juice on my lap.
She got away. She's in the ducts.
Shoot out the key. The dots are all connected.
Okay, I'm on it.
It's all
I'll make my way to
connected.
your position soon.
I don't remember which button heals me.
Tab.
You're correct. Thank you. So obviously it's gonna be like, cause we got the very open ducts.
Which one is the duck and which one is the goose?
Also, I don't really know why the camera ends up so angled at some point.
It's to make you feel like you're in a ship.
Large ships don't actually rock that much.
Oh, have you ever been on the large zombie-infested ship?
Not zombie infested, but I've been on a large ship
What?
before.
Well, there you go. Obviously, the zombies are ruining the balance.
You're correct.
Where's Dave in all this? He just told us that he's climbing up our position.
Clearly, because it's these choppy oceans. Somebody's taking a shower.
This made me want to try out beer.
Beer?
Not deep beer. I think it's called deep beer. It's like a Western-made RE clone on a boat. No, cold.
You little
Yeah,
bitch.
Cold Fear.
Cold Fear, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Deep Fear is the undersea one.
Yeah. Yeah. I always wanted to try Cold Fear, but it's always like, do I play the emulated PS2 version, or do I look into if it has any fixes from our PC in the PC version?
This virus is more house than I thought.
Oh god, this is very annoying, actually.
Yeah, she's pretty difficult.
And I'm
Well, I said
hard
fa-
up for ammo.
When I said favorite, I meant this is the part where I remember most from the game, outside of one other detail.
Oh good,
This. Yeah.
I'm thoroughly fucked on ammo.
Nice. Well, maybe if you meet up with your buddy Dave, he'll shoot us a bit.
Yeah, I am super fucked on ammo right now. It's like killing everything is so expensive ammo-wise.
You probably should not play Revelations 2 then, because it's even worse. Time. to use a knife.
Bitch.
Maybe if you scan her, you'll get ammo. You'll get a vaccine for your gun to have bullets.
Velcro. I need bullets.
Yeah, it's great because both Revelation games are RE4 style combat, but they forget that RE4 dropped ammo from enemies.
I literally haven't found ammo. I have found nothing but rifle ammo, but I still haven't gotten the rifle.
Do you have a scanner, like, that tells you, oh, this room hasn't been scanned? Because maybe one of them has, like, ammo that been scanned for. This one's been scanned because it's not glowing yellow.
Yeah.
Oh! Turned yellow.
Did it? Oh, yeah.
A bit more forward. Yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
Well, that sucks.
Are you okay?
Help me! Help! Oh, good for you. That's right, I forgot I could do this.
There you go, got 15 bullets. That's enough to kill something.
Let's go back a little bit. I love that the scary music keeps playing.
It's probably not in the drugs, that's why. There, that's where all the ammo was hiding.
Oop-a-doop-a-doop-boop-boop. Wait, what? Ah.
Is on the left.
No, I think it might be up.
But like basic gameplay mechanics that are to be used. I mean, it's almost like we haven't played this in a week.
Seriously, a Liu Lane cooled a little bit. What is it picking up?
Maybe you have to go through it door into the bug.
Really upping the tension of hunting for this ammo.
That ammo is in perilous danger. It's cornered by a zombie. It's about to get eaten. You have to find it quickly.
Ah, yes, the what? Aha! This is good gameplay.
This is technically search action because you're searching for something and there's tense action in music.
I disagree about tense at the moment.
This movie has me all. This music has me all excited.
It's true. I am on edge. I am incredibly tense. Oh no, what will I do? Shit.
Can you reload the SMG?
That's what I'm thinking. Ta-da.
There we go.
I've learned to ignore it personally, Delita.
I love how this is the opposite of what I'm dealing with my Ninja Gaiden 3 playthrough, because you haven't played this in a while and you have to remember everything. Whereas I'm playing that game and I'm almost at the end and it's still giving me tooltips. Like, did you know ninja magic can heal you?
No, as someone who does not practice ninja magic. Oh! Shoot your goo, my dude.
Maybe there was something in the room where her corpse used to be.
I'm going back over here first.
I don't know.
Is it this?
I gotta do a laundry with 5 handgun bullets.
Look, man, make sure to wash your ammo.
Isn't that how you launder weapons? Just put them in the washing machine.
Exactly.
But I haven't found any shotgun ammo.
Great, isn't it? Boop, 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 boop.
Also, I'm generally an advocate of how every weapon is useful for balancing. I think that's kind of fun, but I do miss classic RE being all, oh, you've got the shotgun, you're upgrading from your pistol. Like, you don't have to really use your pistol anymore.
Yeah, it would be nice. Fucking shotgun ammo.
Yeah, well, time to hold the left mouse on the MP5.
I guess I'm fucking SOL though, goddamn.
Well, you have enough, that should be enough ammo to kill her. That's like 90 SMG ammo and 50 handgun ammo.
No, it should be.
Already filled her up with probably more than that.
Okay, so I want to take a second to appreciate something here.
Okay.
See how she has that handgun on her hip?
Mm-hmm.
It's not the handgun I'm using. I don't know what that handgun is for.
Maybe it's like a taser, backup handgun or something. I don't know. Look, man, this was in a DS. Do you think anybody could even see that handgun? It just probably looked like a little square.
Look, man, I'm just saying. Her side arm.
Okay, but where is your shotgun, Torben? Where is she pulling that out of her ass?
Yes. Nature's pocket.
Ever since Tarantino made Pulp Fiction, everybody's been putting their inventory in their ass.
Exactly, Corp Logo. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I don't know. I haven't seen you around since, but Corp Logo, thanks for the other day.
I don't know what Corp Logo did, but thank you.
Got SGF to raid me actually. Also, hey, Annihilated. Ah, fuck, shit, piss. Fuck off!
I think there might be infinite spawns until you go.
Yes! This is blind for me. Right, bitch.
She finally did. Plus, remember you can charge up for your punch on the tongue.
Oh, yeah. Fucking pain in my ass.
Also, I guess scan her? Maybe? I don't know if you can scan her.
So it really
Probably
was
can.
Rachel.
Not the end I'd wish for.
Who's Rachel?
Rachel is friend from David Bowie. She is one of the, what do you call it? Whatever federal commission of We Hate Zombies.
The Federal Bureau of Control, yeah, okay.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, that was miserable.
Yeah, well, that's probably one of the worst combat encounters in the game, so you're fine. Everything else is just dumb shit, from what I remember.
But Annihilated, you don't like the really weird titty zombie look that Resident Evil's really been bent on for a long time. Just really want that sexy zombie.
Look, it works for Silent Hill, has to work for Resident Evil. We have not seen the full swimsuit. Don't spoil it. We've gotten to the part where next time we see the lady, we will see her swimsuit.
Erotic.
It is the dumbest outfit in the entire video, the entire franchise, probably. I don't think I've seen a dumber outfit than that.
But what about my sexy zombie?
No, it's dumber than her. Don't worry.
I went the wrong way.
Oh no, but there's an item here. Again. So technically you went the right way.
Wong.
Is Revelations in the Humble Bundle? I don't remember if there are any other Resident Evil games with kitty zombies. Dumber outfit and Rebecca Chambers. Rebecca's fine unless you're counting the mind control Wesker slave outfit from Resident Evil 0.
Which is weird given her age.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. But don't worry, when they bring her back, she'll be much older, I guess.
I appreciate that Rebecca is the character who can never catch a break.
Yeah, well, fuck her. After I read Zero, she doesn't deserve it.
Because, yeah, there's Zero. I mean, there's obviously one. There's also the stage play. And then there's the one of the recent animated movies. Where just
Is she still,
everyone
like,
around her
tiny?
Dies.
Is she, like, still tiny and young in the CGI movie?
No, she has a degree.
But, like, does she look older, or does she still
She looks
look tiny?
older, but she's still small.
Okay. Okay. Because I imagine, like, if we actually, like, you know, we're like, oh, she's older now, and she's, like, a full-grown woman, then people would be like, oh, I don't like this redesign of Rebecca. Bring back the old design when she would, like, barely succeed. Oh, right, she's in Dead by Daylight, which gives me a reason to buy the new DLC so I can kill her repeatedly with Wesker. Or Mike Myers.
That sounds like some bullshit to me, Shark Vega.
She graduated at 18, that's probably a retcon. Wesker says the line, he says, "You will give me an egg."
Wow.
You're supposed to be looking for the elevator, I believe.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which way the elevator is. I think it's back here.
It's back there, yeah. I appreciate that they have a separate line for killing Chris, mostly because Chris is technically a skin, I believe, for Leon.
Also, yes, Ira, the Wesker babies. Excuse me, the Umbrella babies is what I called it. Yeah, that's it.
I think it's like full left and then left.
Yeah. Do you remember the Umbrella Babies line? Do you remember the love bullet to kill the Ustanok?
Please never call those enemies by their in-game given name again.
I'm sorry? Whatever. No!
Fine.
No, let me...
I hate that they're calling that shit like Ustanaki and... God, what else was there?
Does this mean Veltro fooled the FBC too?
Don't know. Maybe they're just using whoever they can.
Look, man, I'm just saying, I appreciate that they killed it with a love bullet.
Well, let me see so I can always be sad again. There's Brzak, which... Oh my god, I want to murder them for that. Glava Begunat. What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I don't know, man.
Glava means head. I don't know what Begunat is supposed to mean. Gnezdo, I mean...
What the fuck is with the frame rate here? I might be getting refresh rate weirdness.
I forgot they had an enemy called Rasklapani. Oh my god. It's like Babelfish translation. Imagine like if you wrote something set in Japan and you named everything by using like
Google Translate.
2000s Babelfish. No, not even Google Translate, just 2000s Babelfish. Yeah, Gnezdo's Nest. Rasklapani, which is something that opens up or like... It's like a mechanical name. Strelat, which means arrowy. Beastful, which means murder. Oko, which means eye. Oko is like the only normal name. And Lepotice is also fine. Little Javo. God, there's so many bad names. I hate RE6. Why did I remind myself of it? I'm gonna close it.
All I ever remember is like fucking Chris murdering his boy toy. Fleshosaurus Rex in the love bullet.
I remember Chris being in fake Serbia, ordering a steak, not getting an Eastern European steak, but getting a fucking Western steak, and then going, oh, and also drinking from a whiskey glass instead of a shot glass, and then going, there's no good food around here. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm gonna fucking shank you. How dare you insult the local cuisine?
Lightning Zombie Jesus, Tyrion. Chris's companion who only existed for that game. And then became Lightning Zombie Jesus. Oh my
What are
homie.
you doing now? Sorry.
Thought I had to go back.
But what was the mission marker? Did it say not to use that?
Oh, wait, there's a mission marker back there?
Yeah, you see the yellow thing?
Oh, yeah, I noticed it like as I was climbing up. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, we were too busy shit talking RE6. Sorry, Resident Evil Revelations.
Also, Umbrella's big weird plan to use a giant manta ray to spread the virus throughout the ocean.
The only good addition to the Resident Evil lore from RE6, in my opinion, is Agent.
It's true. Okay, I didn't see that prompt before. Now we can use it. He took the stairs. Oh yes, Piers Nivens, that's right, Chris's boy toy.
I unironically love Agent. I think he should be in everything. He should be like Tofu.
Agent deserves the world.
Straight into the depths of hell.
Not as far as I know, Delita. He kind of existed entirely for 6.
So there is a Capcom, or was a Capcom mobile game. It was like a card game with Resident Evil characters. I believe every single Resident Evil character, including Agent, is in that one. At least in the card form.
Also, never forget that every single piece of Resident Evil media is canon. That is the bravest thing the series has done, and I appreciate that.
Except Gaiden.
Except Gaiden.
And also they frequently retcon things.
They do, but at the same time, I appreciate just all Resident Evil media, I guess, is canon.
Well, the
On
movies
Resident
aren't.
Evil
Well, yes, because they are so counter to the plot.
This is the T-Abyss virus. We're
The Tabus virus.
1/5 of the Earth's waters.
We really need to see this bit again.
Terrorists. Now they want to use the virus to stage another
Terrorists.
attack.
Seek the truth about Terra Grigia
I love Vanquish.
and vengeance.
Raymond!
That corpse you ran into
Time
earlier?
for revengeance.
Send a team to Valcoinen Lock Airport.
Look for something linked to this ship.
I'll send Quint and Keith.
I hate snow. Snow hates you.
Umbrella and Darkside
Just
Chronicles
find
are
out
like
anything you can on
up-to-date
Veltro.
retcons. The problem with Resident Evil is like, oh, which campaign is the correct one? Chris or Jill in RE1, or Leon or Claire in RE2? And they're like, well, half of Leon and half of Claire is canon, and then half of Chris and half of Jill is canon. They just kind of missed each other.
So I know Wang really likes these two idiots.
Jackass here. We arrived at Valcoinen Mock Airport.
His powerful fucking call sign.
The lay of the surroundings and continue with your mission.
So, how do you want us to proceed, O'Brien?
Up to you. Do what you think is best.
What took you two so long?
Hello, I'm Jackass, and welcome
At
to
least we're
Jackass.
here. What's up with Veltro? Not sure. We haven't found a thing. No clues, nothing. So now
I dig this music. Does it mean it's time for Idiot Squad?
we're preparing to storm it now.
You'll see.
Wow, that sounds like a job for us, don't it, Grinder?
Wait, we haven't received authorization yet. It's all right. We're on it, okay?
Besides, if you need someone to sniff something out, ain't no one better than my boy here.
Hey, I'm right here, Grinder.
So, you followed Jessica home. You know where she lives now?
Almost. I had her until the very end, but I lost her near the... Hey! You think I'm a stalker, don't you?
Yes.
You said it. Come on, let's go.
Oh no, Torpid. I have the Windows Update icon on my
Feels like
tray.
something's gonna jump out.
Oh man.
Footsteps. We need to stay quiet.
What is this small ninja shit? Funny.
You don't like the dual machetes or whatever he's using.
Not particularly. Are they any more effective than the knife? Dude,
I mean, look
really?
at the size of them. They have to be.
Weren't you the one who said to stay quiet?
Well, even Homer sometimes nods off, you know?
That doesn't even make sense. Come on.
Those are cookery. Ah, yes, cookery. Everybody's favorite offhand weapon for dual wielding in D&D 3.5. You have something to examine there.
Like I'm gonna read those papers.
They're important for the world building and the revelations.
What revelations?
I think it was there in the corner. I'm pretty sure I saw it in magnifying glass.
Oh.
There you go.
What movie is this? Snow all around, a lonely outpost, and a creature attacking the staff.
I said no movie talk.
It's the thing, dude. Come on.
Yeah, but John Carpenter's the thing or the original thing?
John Carpenter's obviously the greatest horror movie to ever exist.
Is it the greatest horror movie ever to exist?
Quint, pass me the screwdriver.
Depends on who you are.
Please, don't tell me you dropped it. Okay, where is it?
I know I had it up until this point.
Hold up. I bet you dropped
It's
it.
one of the greatest, though.
Well, time to go back.
This is dumb. I already hate this crew.
Torpid, are you already forgetting the key
yeah.
mechanic of the game? You can't just look for the screwdriver, you have to scan for it.
It's true, my eyes are useless.
Here we are. You are such a klutz. Do you know that?
I'm sorry, Grinder.
God, what are these fucking call signs?
I mean, he really likes to grind his own coffee beans.
Ah.
That's why I call him Grinder. And Jackass here is a really big fan of Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, I'd actually believe that. Can I throw Marathian in the trash?
Jackass is so moe, absolutely kawaii. I remember when Jackass had to keep telling people, please don't do these things at home, and they still kept doing those things at home.
Yeah, it checks out.
Do you think Jackass is to blame for the YouTuber, or is just a prank bro?
No.
We might be able to open up that area that's been sealed off.
Kitty clack.
Huh? The security cameras have got something.
This is what I found from the security feeds.
That's a freighter, ain't it? Is this Veltro or what? Whoa! Did you see that?
Not control BOW?
Hell yeah, hunter time!
Talk about a wrench in the works.
Keep it together, and oh! They never had a chance.
The timestamp places the crash at the same time as the one Chris reported.
Is that in here?
It certainly looks like that. Whoa!
What the hell is it?
It's a poltergeist!
Hey, Quinn!
I'll switch the feeds. See where it goes.
Huh. We got a live one here.
Shh, quiet.
Hey, what the hell was that?
I told you to be quiet.
Look, the poltergeist is thirsty.
Oh, whoa! There's something there. I don't know what, but we can't see it.
I'm sorry?
Nasty.
Hey, did he just drop something? This is definitely for mature viewing audiences.
Says the guy named Jackass.
That's some shocking footage there.
One of the Vics left it behind. What is it?
Sorry, Wang, you already set expectations that these are the two best people in the game, so we're gonna judge every single moment of them.
It's true, it's time to judge Wang's taste again.
Exactly.
Hey, this is the place from the security feed.
I know.
Speaking of Josh Whedon dialogue, I asked the live stream, but have you seen that Forspoken video that they posted on Twitter?
No, I saw mention of it earlier, but I didn't get a chance to watch it.
It is definitely some of the worst, like, writing I've seen in like AAA for a while.
It's a security token. I can breach the master network of the plane's onboard computer.
Whoops.
Oh no!
I accidentally clicked and I didn't realize clicking would skip the entire cutscene!
The revelations! Torpid. Oh well. Guess we'll never know.
I didn't think that clicking would skip the entire cutscene!
Well,
holy fucking shit! Why?
Hopefully the previously will tell us everything we need to know.
No!
Oh, never mind.
What's that sound?
Yeah, I'm just removing my hand from the mouse for any cutscene.
Water?
Wang, tell us everything that happens in that cutscene.
It's coming from there.
We need to know.
Did they get
from you.
viciously murdered? I hope they get viciously murdered. It would bring me no greater joy than them getting me viciously murdered.
I don't think they get viciously murdered. Damn. I don't think anything bad happens to them.
Damn.
I think they're happy for the rest of their lives.
Wow, Jill, you got some powerful arms being able to move that door so easy.
Well, we have not seen Chris at all this stream.
Nope.
Attention! There is flooding in the bilge. The bulkheads cannot be lowered during a power outage. Power can be restored from the engine room.
We better find the engine room on the double.
Yeah, that's chill, but like...
Isn't it bad that I think the word bilge is really funny?
No, I was about to make a bilge joke, so... You're in good company.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was the joke gonna be, oh, Bo notices your bilge?
No. I don't even know what it was gonna be. Long magazine. One day I'll get that rifle.
I wonder if you missed it.
I couldn't have. I've been exploring everything.
The water's getting higher.
Come on, no time to lose.
No.
Good reflexes.
This one's a swimmer. Trying to stay out of the water.
How?
Oh, you know.
Oh, I'll just levitate above this flooded fucking section of the ship. Hey, a black jacket.
Yeah, hey, a black jacket. Seriously, did I miss it? Ah! This enemy sucks.
Yeah. Oh, wow. What are you fucking doing, Dave? Fucking kill them. All those murderers dead. I don't think they can escape damage in the water.
Nope. Okay, I already hate this part.
It was in chapter 3, apparently.
Where on this ship? Because I should be able to get back to it at least.
Back room in the solarium.
Okay.
Well, presumably it's not the only rifle in the game. Or Joe.
Yeah. The restart device is stuck. CAB off.
I'm back.
I don't know, Black Jacket is the thing. Let's see, Steam Scalding. Let's see. Lever smash the needles with proper levers.
Alright, this is where we reset the power. Nothing's working.
I know!
Let's see if I can figure this out, okay? I need you, however, to go try that
Which
control
chapter
panel
is
over there.
this?
No
I
problem.
don't know.
I'm on it.
I guess next time you save, you can try picking a chapter and just run for the fucking rifle. I actually don't know how progress this works. Like if you can like go back and find it again, and then just keep it when you continue. I don't know. Like I said, maybe you can go back. I mean, you can try going other ways.
This is the only way. And it won't let me turn the fucking lever farther.
What does he say when you talk to him?
Thank you, Black Jacket.
Nothing works.
Thank you. Thank you for your input.
Cool.
Nothing works.
Yeah. It's like I can't turn this any other direction.
What does the thing on the wall say?
It's talking about what the various sections are. So one of the covers came off the pipes, the bilge passageway. In the engine room there are 2 levers. Use the levers to match the needle on the meter to the proper letters. So stop the steam pipe from spilling. Yeah, so remember, if you stop the steam...
So you have to... So, yeah, you have to go to the other ones, the other levels, because there's 2 more.
No, there's 2. There's that
one
one and that one.
across. But there's... it mentioned 3 levers?
It said 2.
I don't know. Okay, well... There's no other way to go, so it's probably somewhere back.
Yeah, 2 levers. Ah. More customization parts.
Yeah, we don't know where Chris is.
Low interior map. Let's fucking go. Chris is busy. Wow, look at the size of this thing.
Oh, look at the important door.
Yeah, I can backtrack in a bit.
Wow, what a jerk. I didn't realize there was a crosshair lights up the blue when it's over there.
Fucker. Hell yeah, wait, what?
Yeah, shot for me.
It's okay. I made it.
Yeah, no thanks to you.
Yeah, seriously, what are you even doing, dude?
Yeah, but you're still in the lower corner. Maybe it stops somewhere else, okay.
Oh.
Ah, okay. But yeah, you should pull that lever back and go in the corner.
Yep. What if I just...
Torpid, look at him now. Do you see the big yellow glowing thing?
Oh, mystery to me. Ooh. Oh man, a file for the revelations. Keys must be at the same time. In case I put the restart key to fucking...
There are no keys here.
Get in gear.
My guess is you have to start them both simultaneously.
And we really need that key.
Okay, so now you pull the lever and you go all the way around again.
I wonder how far back I can go.
Good luck. I mean, I wonder if you can go up the big elevator. That's my main question.
Well, let's go on a journey.
Oh, journey? You mean you're going separate ways?
Shut up. What game do you think this is? How do I... Nope.
How do you get that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Alright. Okay, well, you have the key for the you-know-where.
Whatever that means.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Ain't no Resident Evil without crank. Here's a try and backtrack. You want me to look up how to get that?
I thought I saw a prompt for it.
You can like rub your face against it. On the other side, maybe.
Like hearing the zombie on the other side just making noise. Oh, it's over here.
Oh, you get it later.
Okay. We're going on a journey. A journey of self-discovery.
We have to get the power going again.
Yeah. Let's chill, homie. I got shit I need, though.
Days.
Let's see. Ups power, but what does that mean?
I put that on the SMG.
Yeah, same. I just don't know what days means.
You know, days.
Oh, like the game.
We're like, oh, I'm so dazed. No, you're thinking of haze.
Oh, is that the kick?
Yeah, the hold F kick or punch. Okay, so if that elevator lets you go up, then you can probably backtrack. If it doesn't, then
I can cry.
You're all up. Yeah, you can probably cry.
Just completely SOL. Going up.
Go. Time to go to the solar panel room.
Solarium.
Solarium.
My favorite Dark Souls character.
Solarium.
Let's see, map.
I think you have to click on one of them.
Oh man, we are going on a journey.
Well, now we have to check on that incomprehensible map which direction it is. That's the other one.
Yep.
You know which game had a pretty good map?
What?
The new Doom games.
Yes. The new Doom games have incredible 3D maps.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, shockingly good maps.
What's a solarium room like anyways? I assume it has a bunch of those little beds where you lie in and you tan.
No.
Because that's what we call solariums in Serbian. I don't have any fucking clue what it is in English. Okay, there. And unlike Countdown Vampires, you don't have to deal with a bunch of enemies respawning.
I know, it's nice. Respawning at every fucking plot point.
What are you gonna do if you take the rifle and it turns out to not be that great?
Regret my life choices. And yeah, this should be the solarium.
This?
Yep.
That is the hall, the solarium's up top.
Your face is up top. Got him.
Then you have to go all the way up top. How would this be a solarium? What is solarium-y about this? It's yellow?
Oh man, I don't claim to understand words. Oh.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to do an agent and use the stairs. We call them tanneries for maximum confusion. Isn't tanneries the thing where you like tan leather?
Yes. So what is this fucking ominous music?
It's prepping you for the Final Fantasy penultimate boss fight. Or, I guess, a Castlevania area. I don't know. Dark Metamorphosis.
Well, I love using that move on accident.
I love it. It's my favorite thing in that game. Just like playing and all of a sudden Alucard yelling, Dark Metamorphosis!
No, I love casting on accident when I try to cast Soul Steel. I never came up here.
Nope.
Yeah, this place is nasty.
Also a big fan of Wise, Myself, and My Shadow.
That one's pretty good, yes.
Why do they have the baddie symbol from Yu-Gi-Oh as the starting layout? The symbol of whatever it was. You have to place all the circles on the glowy bits without crossing the wires. And
yep.
You hacked it. There it is, Torpid.
Oh, did I swap it out for my shotgun? Okay.
Yeah, but it's in the box now. Did you read the lore?
Lore's for losers. Barnacles, who cares? It peaked with Itchy Tasty.
I mean, the Rachel don't try to do an Itchy Tasty. They've been trying to do Itchy Tasty since Itchy Tasty. Haven't been doing that well with it.
Well, I've cleaned the pool. Supposedly.
Doesn't look clean to me.
Don't look clean to me either, but it said I cleaned it.
Maybe purifying takes a few chapters.
Clearly, I need to activate the main generator.
Weird how that gun is here. Like, really out of the way.
Yep.
But now nothing can stop you. You're unstoppable.
I appreciate that a single green herb is enough to fully heal me in this game.
Yeah, but they made it for casuals. No more combining herbs. Now it's just like, oh, one herb, one heal.
Thank God.
Where's the good old days when we had poison and blue herbs? Or as we called them, blurbs.
What is the point of that scope?
I don't know, man. Most of this game is on a boat, so I don't even know why like a sniper rifle could have just been like a rifle. Like
Yeah.
a hunting one.
Well, because the scope doesn't even zoom.
It does not. It doesn't?
Look at, okay, so look at this.
Okay, what happens when you... It says adjust zoom in the lower left corner.
Yeah, that swaps out my wait.
No, you have to click.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, there you go.
Why would I need zoom?
Because you're working remotely and people don't want to use Google Hangouts or Skype.
Oh, shut up. I just went in a circle, didn't I?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Now, can you figure out how to get back?
Can I solve the riddle of the Sphinx? No.
This game was made for tiny, tiny screens. Obviously, next stream is gonna be Resident Evil Deadly Silence.
I have no clue what that is.
That is the Nintendo DS version of Resident Evil 1. It's called Deadly Silence because it's DS.
The riddle of the Sphinx. Win big. Get loads of money. Went to a casino once, never again.
Have you played Killing Floor ever?
Never really interested me.
They have really good lines for anything to do with money. Because you can throw money at other people and just yell stuff like loads of money.
Shut up and check out my wad.
Ooh, a long magazine.
A long magazine.
I see you abandoned the way of the shotgun.
I'm seeing how the rifle works out.
Well, you also have like 5 million bullets for it.
That too.
Can somebody loan me a tenner? My favorite is when they yell "Dosh." That's my favorite. Although I never got into Killing Floor. I had a friend who was extremely into Killing Floor, and I just couldn't get into it. Also, very funny thing about Killing Floor. When we were working on Walking Dead, we were like, okay, let's install Killing Floor on the PlayStation 4 to just see how they do controls and control schematics. So we installed it, but it came with a bunch of like DLC bundled into it. So when we launched the game, it has this animation where it like keeps stacking cash on piles, and it did that for like 15 minutes. Because we had so much DLC, it gave us so much cash, we're just saying there's a, can you please be done with this so we can just check your fucking controls?
No!
We just want to see how you did aim assist.
You must get your loads of money.
What happened in 2016? Was it the microtransactions? Did they do loot boxes?
Also, and like the head of the studio for Killing Floor, weren't they a chud?
Yeah. I think they're a religious chud or something.
I remember being something really asinine.
But I think most of their employees got really upset over.
Oh, they were super upset, yeah.
And then he was told to shut the fuck up and not talk publicly for a while. Yeah, Tripwire. Never cared for Killing Floor 2. I played Payday 2 instead. Well, I'm sure you made the better choice to do that.
Look forward to Payday 3.
Shut up, we don't talk about that here.
I just said look forward to it.
Well, it's Payday 2's birthday this week. 9 years old. Fucking ancient.
Man, it's like how
that one fish destroyed you.
Yeah, that fish fucked me up good. Oh, fuck off.
Those fish remind me of the sand fish from Inferno Climber.
God.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh, come on!
Let's go.
Oh, God, why do weapons in this game suck so much?
Payday 2's got like this from Breaking Bad, so one puts it over Killing Floor 2. My favorite character in Payday 2 is Sangres. He has the funniest voice lines.
My favorite.
Although Jacket's pretty good too.
I was gonna say my favorite's Jacket.
Jacket is fantastic.
Arms outstretched. Just that one clip, that one voice clip is seared into my memory because of Festivore.
I mean, for me, so I wasn't obviously there, like, when they did it, but I don't know who thought of the idea of using a tape recorder for the voice lines, but they're fucking genius. That was a very Galaxy Brain idea.
General rule of thumb, as far as I know, Malik, is 20 years.
Always play Clover. Clover's pretty good. I just like Sangres because I think his lines are funny. I think his mask is good, and I like Hawaiian t-shirts. Like, I like Day of the Dead aesthetic, and I like Hawaiian t-shirts. So it already covers most of the things I enjoy. Ah, set the cog.
What is that?
Yeah, I consider currently most everything on PS2 I consider retro right now. PS3, so maybe early stuff, yes. But as far as like stuff on Twitch, I've learned that you can do pretty okay with the retro tag and just typing in the actual game, because a surprising amount of niche games you think people wouldn't care about actually get people to care about it.
Also, retro is very vague.
Yeah. I mean, you have the tag should do that thing. I only use the retro tag if I'm streaming a mix of retro games.
Yeah, I use it like that, or I used it for Tender Loving Care because it actually doesn't show up in the system.
Yeah. But like I saw when you were streaming Realm of the Haunting, you used Realm of the Haunting and you actually had people jump in for the first time on your channel and be like, oh shit, I love this game.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I generally try to use specific tags.
Yeah, I realized that like a few months back, like half a year ago, I realized that it was working out for me. So I think like I might have actually told you to do it that way too.
I'd been doing that anyway. Bitch! Fuck off! Ooh! It's Lolo's favorite weapon.
The B42 from Counter-Strike. At least I think you bought it by doing B4 and 2. As far as rifles and 2 is that. So is that like, which bullets does that use?
Machine gun.
Machine gun.
So I may as well take it over the SMG.
Torpedo's unmodded.
Wah fuckity wah.
You won't have your 50% days chance.
It's true, I can rip it apart later.
I'm ready to restart this baby. Get in position.
Restart key.
Don't touch anything, Torpid.
I know, my hand is off the mouse.
Good as new.
Are your thighs away from the mouse as well?
Yes.
Okay.
What happened?
Okay, so this is why you're gonna get that thing that was outreach. It's gonna get flooded and you're gonna swim.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Oh.
Why are they flooding this room? What's the point?
It's a safety precaution in case somebody wants to not die.
We're running out of time.
Damn it! Jill,
And you prevent them from not dying.
Why is the fucking generator room set to flood?
I don't know.
Who built this shithole?
It was probably some crazy engineer or whatever related to the one who designed the Spencer Manor.
This place is terrible.
Okay, I understand the situation. The security token you found likely belongs to the freighter that crashed.
Boss, have you heard from Jill and Parker yet?
No, not yet. Their investigation led them out to sea. But we lost track of the ship.
That doesn't sound good. I hope they're okay.
Yeah, me too. They've been out of contact too long, and I'm starting to get worried. Find a terminal at the crash site, and see what you can learn of Veltro's plans.
The crash site's just up ahead. Come on.
Wouldn't it be great, Grinder, if we find the key to ending this whole mission?
No, it wouldn't.
Pretty bright out for this time of night. I guess that's why they call it the Midnight Sun.
Very carefully, Lane. I will be back in a second. I need a drink.
Okay, well I need a drink too, so I'll be for a second. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I guess Splatoon revealed a new character because everybody's posting some weird manta ray everywhere. Hello and welcome back.
POWs. I
You are
knew
muted.
something like this would happen.
No, because they're wolves and their heads don't split open.
Why are the guns in this game so fucking anemic?
I don't know, because it's a DS game. Nintendo players have no standards.
Apparently.
Name one good shooting game on the Nintendo console. You can't. It doesn't exist.
You're right.
That single one.
Nope, no, none exist.
It's actually really, really embarrassing. Metroid Prime.
None exist.
That's a Metroidvania. That's not a shooter. That's a Metroidvania.
Exactly.
Please.
It is a Metroidvania with shooter mechanics, but it is not a shooter.
Grinder, I'm gonna go check out the terminal.
Learn your fucking
Have
genres.
fun with these.
Gwen, don't just leave me here.
That computer nerds. Jet Force Gemini.
Okay, that's a hard
Never
no.
heard of it. Don't know what the Mentium Award is.
It's an old DS shooter, and it feels really bad to play. Also, it's garbage. But Super Great Friend played it once upon a time, years and years ago. And the sequel.
Well, Super Great Friend only plays
calm
good
down.
games.
What's wrong with you?
Something. I don't know.
What
It's
the
like
fuck
something hit me.
what happened to him?
What?
Look, I just got hit.
Oh.
It was the Invisible Man or something. I'm sure of it.
For real?
Do you have to use the scanner?
It's a hunter.
It disappeared.
Now I know what happened on the security feeds. That was a ghost. It's a new type of hunter.
Thanks for the explanation. Did I mention his clothes? How do I know what to
Destroy the enemy.
Please, please, game. Why me?
They want to grind you up.
One down. Which leaves us with... I can't tell because I can't see him.
This blows.
I agree, Grinder.
Oh, there it is. Oh, you see it when you aim down sights? That's kind of...
Oh, you cock! No, I think I see it because I saw it in my... Oh my god, this blows ass.
Oh, you know, this is a callback to the original... well, not original, to the Resident Evil remake where you have invisible enemy mode. Which I have never played because it sounds memorable.
I don't know because I can't see them.
Sweet blows.
I agree, Grinder. Oh my god, my ammo is just disappearing.
I don't think there's any more.
Well, I don't think it matters. 'Cause you need just ammo for this chapter with them.
Yep.
Have to examine on the box next to you.
Ta-da! The meat. The meat. Hand grenade, not bad. Machine gun.
Just got a box you can kukri.
Ah, I'll get it in a minute. Also, why Corp logo? Why? I'm just glad that fucking jackass opens this chapter by eating shit.
Because that's what Jackass is all about, eating shit.
You're kind of right, actually. Why has he got that?
He also looks like a... He looks like a person that should eat a lot of shit, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. Why are there just these containers full of meat? Who was smuggling all this meat?
Okay, everything appears to be in working order. Yo, Quinn, time to do your job.
Please, call him by his call sign. Jackass.
I can't find the call log.
I wish Quint
something else.
said, no, call me Jackass, do it.
Same.
With machines. The ladies, on the other hand.
Grinder!
What's going on?
We need to contact HQ ASAP!
Why did it spell ASAP like that?
Ryan speaking. What's...
This is Jackass. I got the coordinates on the ship. I'm sending them now.
Good work. That's music to my ears.
Nice one. Getting the coordinates like that.
Well, I could have calculated travel time, last known route, but that would have taken too long.
That's why I said nice one.
You don't understand. I didn't calculate anything. We're not the only ones looking for that ship.
Wait, what are you talking about? You're saying Veltro ran from their own hideout, and now they're looking for their own ship?
That's what I'm saying. But I have no idea if any of the info I gleaned is for real or not.
Great. So we have no idea really who we're up against.
Exactly. And that's a piece of the puzzle we really need.
Chris here. I received the coordinates.
That's not far. We can be there in no time.
Ryan, we're on our way.
Finally, it's time for Chris and Lady Friend.
Chris and love interest. That's not Jill. Because Chris and Jill are partners, but not in that sense.
Chris and Thirst Engine. I didn't even get to say. Okay, there we go.
I'm kind of glad. I'm glad that the only person who really has like a romantic subplot in this franchise is just Leon and Ada. Everybody else is just doing their job.
And even that's just very one-sided.
You think Ada doesn't like Leon?
And she doesn't hate Leon.
Previously on Resident
Which means
Evil
she likes him the most out of all the people she knows.
You're kind of right, actually, and that's the problem.
What's up with Veltro?
Straight into the depths of hell.
When did he say that?
It's a security token.
He did say that.
Did he?
The data on that radar.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
What happened?
Boss, have you heard from Jill and Parker yet?
Their investigation led them out to sea. lost track of the ship.
This is Jackass. I got the coordinates on the ship. I'm sending them now.
That's not far.
Chris here. I received the coordinates.
We're running out of time.
Damn it. Ryan, we're on our way.
I mean, are the Resident Evil characters in the Fog, or are they on the Fortnite Island? They can't be at two places at once at Loot Lane, so obviously they're either not there or they're everywhere.
What if they were cloned into a different timeline?
What if, hear me out, it was a dream match? They use SNK terminology and then the match came out. Adam used Leon like a pet. I mean, if he's into it, more power to him.
Where could they be?
Anywhere. Let's get started.
Man, what is your entire outfit?
There it is. That's the outfit everybody remembers from this game.
Ma'am,
Just look
what?
at it. Look at that scuba gear.
Ma'am, what is your everything?
Look, she needs to have a barrel leg so she can feel the weight of that cold handgun on her skin.
She's
So
got
she
a
knows.
bare ass cheek. What's
Yeah,
this?
'cause that's
around her neck.
That's because she doesn't half-ass anything. The thing around her neck is, you know those things when you're in an airplane and people buy them so that they don't get neck cramps when they sleep on the seat. That's what she's wearing.
Got kind of a goofy look on her face. Why one leg?
Also, half her hair sticking out of her like full wetsuit. Oh, she's even posing for you now.
She's also got some fucking huge heels.
Well, yeah, they're tactical heels.
It's really good because in the cutscene she didn't have the bare leg.
She did. You just didn't notice.
I didn't know. Jesus.
Yeah, because of the lighting.
Ass
Well, it's definitely
out.
there.
Why?
Well, maybe tactical half-ass should be also a video game standard.
It's true, Annihilated.
How are you planning to find them?
When's Bayonetta gonna have a tactical
Search every
half-ass?
Great.
I mean, she basically goes ass out whenever she uses any of her fucking demons.
Yeah, but that's like too much, Thor. But if you show your full ass, that's too much. You just show half of it. It's
But
gonna
I'm a
taste-
streamer. I show my full ass all the damn time.
What do we say about self-deprecating humor? Do I need to get that out of the jar? Just put a jar on your stream overlay and people are like, oh, is that a bit jar? No, that's a self-deprecation jar. Oh, is that what it's so for? Why is this music?
I don't know.
Veltro finds us first.
We capture him and interrogate him.
Self-defecating? That's probably worse.
Yeah, stop shitting on yourself.
Nice. Good one.
We're not the main crew. You can't adjust our weapons.
I can't mod my weapons. I need to save Joe.
Oh, that's what he
Remember
was
this
looking
guy.
at. Scan bare leg. I love how intense this music is. Later, bitch.
Hey, you're about to find Jill, finally.
Ah. And when did he get the key?
This is a new mutation. Reacted to a new virus.
I knew this would happen.
I love how diligent you are about scanning them now.
I need healing! Oh my fucking god! I don't know how to get up. Oh, that's right. There we go. Oh, fuck off!
You are deceased.
I get that hitting enemies in certain areas inflicts greater damage, game, but you forget that they move around a shitload so you can't get a decent headshot in.
So I've been dealing with every time I die 3 times in a row to a boss, and the guy in the game goes like, "Would you like to lower the difficulty?" And I'm like, "No, stop asking. I don't want fucking Luigi mode. Please leave."
I mean, fuck, was it one of the Resident Evil games that was giving me shit every time I died, asking me? Yeah, I think it was 2 remake.
It might have been, yeah. I wish if a game does that, I just want the game to have a check box that says "Never ask me again." It's the most infuriating thing.
Yeah, I think they're infinite. Yeah, the game's even like, hey dude, hey dude.
Hey, listen.
My guy, my man. Ah, loser. What if I got more healing?
I'm also sad that they didn't get DC Douglas for the Medela DLC.
You know what? Learning more about DC Douglas, I'm okay with that.
Oh no, did he do the thing?
He's a sex pest.
Ah, fuck. Well, that's annoying.
Yup.
How you got ammo there?
Handgun ammo.
So it's gonna be handgun ammo.
I just hope that Jill and Parker are okay.
I'm glad that we're communicating through this door.
Look, it's COVID times. I mean, if you
No, this is pre-COVID.
Social distancing.
I'm glad we have all the
future.
prerequisite keys.
Oh, Jill unlocked all the doors already.
It's true, she is the master of unlocking.
Come in, Jackass here. Give me a sit rep.
Hey there. Any idea where we can find Parker and Jill?
Damn, I was hoping to lock her in there.
Yeah, hold on. Judging by the ship's condition, I believe there's a problem with the engines. I'd wager they're in the ship's bilge trying to get them going again.
That makes sense. We'll head down there now.
Hear that, Jessica? We're gonna put that wetsuit of yours to the test.
Yep. Just in time to save Dave and Jill from drowning. Famous
So-
people not be sex pervert challenge, it's impossible. That's why we will never become famous.
I never want to be famous if that's what I'll become.
It's like a prerequisite. It's like a D&D prestige class. It's like must have been a sex fest at least once.
Pretty sure there's something in there.
No! Oh, fuck off. Nope, fuck this. I'm out. Shit.
It won't open. Well, that's unfortunate. I appreciate that grenades don't do damage to you in this game. Remember, you can hold punch. Nice.
Gonna charge that bitch up.
Punch it like a rock.
Then he melt into goo.
I don't think this is the worst fight in the game. This was like easy.
Yeah, no, that lady
wait, go back to the room. Go back to the room they opened.
Yeah, I was gonna say the lady we fought earlier was worse in my opinion.
I think Rachel is the worst fight in the game.
What? What?
Oh, it's a hand grenade from the left. There, it was on the table on the left.
So Veltro wants to unleash this virus on the
Oh.
world.
Right.
That is actually where you're
It's
supposed
already
to go.
infected the ship.
Oh, fuck me. I gotta deal with some bullshit, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is gonna be a huge pain in the ass, isn't it?
You're doing all this shit, but you didn't have time. You didn't have time to mod your weapons. Nice.
Wow. Are you kidding me? I love the complete lack of stopping power on the fucking shotgun.
Yeah. Shotgun's got a bad on this. Which makes it a bad shooter when you got a bad shotgun.
It's true. It's important for shooters to have good shotguns. Like Doom 3.
I fucking knew you were gonna say that. Fucking give it. He's gotta bring the Doom 3 fucking discussion back.
God, I am so fucking hard up for ammo. Holy shit.
The reason stopping power is a mod. I too like video games where things feel like shit until you get an upgrade that says the thing is now no longer shit.
It's my favorite part of video games is when you need an upgrade for basic functionality, yeah.
That's like an hour and a half. You got, man, this game really feels like it needs like a dash. You've unlocked a dash. Oh, okay, now it actually feels like a normal game.
I just had no idea it takes so much to rescue them.
Same.
It's gonna be a nice sticker for saving his ass.
Look, Ilule, let me tell you.
So I love giant skill trees full of minuscule static. I only like them in the ARPGs. Anything else, get the fuck out.
Yeah, yeah. I think they work best in RPGs and nowhere else.
Well, ARPG specifically, because that's all about like min-maxing numbers. But like, if I'm playing an FPS and it's just like 0.2% crit chance when you hit a weak spot, like I don't give a fucking shit. Okay.
Hello?
Do anything?
Yup. I don't know why it didn't die. They usually die a lot faster.
I think Chris looks smaller than he did in RE5 or 6.
To be fair, the tiny backpack makes his back look larger.
Yeah, but his biceps are smaller, and when you
It's
were
true.
charging your shot, it was much clearer that he was somewhere between RE5 and Code Veronica proportions.
Don't stop shooting.
Stop getting in the... It's really great that they had these two boys fucking blocking it in so I couldn't actually aim at it.
Yeah.
1%. Man, look at that fine ass though.
You know, now that their ass was clearly in view, they do feel very Silent Hill inspired.
Oh, they're infinite spawns. Fuck off! I love this game's real love affair with finite ammo but infinite enemies.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I don't know why they do that. Like, ow? Okay. They just needed to make it so that, like, the enemies drop ammo. Also, I don't know if you saw, but you had a herb in that room. It's in the corner. I don't know, in the one with the bell.
It won't move. Same.
Damn.
Hey, look, it's gone!
Chris doesn't have time to check what's on top of that. That's what he doesn't see. He has to hurry.
Also, I will say this too. Mentioning mods for like stopping power on weapons would be fine if it wasn't a character whose shit I can't mod.
This is a good observation.
Are you kidding me?
Wow, that didn't kill them. Okay. Oh, we're so weak and crawling. Oh no, we're gonna die at any moment. Oh, a grenade doesn't do anything. Making me want to play Remake 2 again.
Remake 2 is, I would argue, the best Resident Evil game.
I would say it's my second favorite after Remake 1.
Valid. I realize it
I like
boils
the
down to
flow.
what you want on a Resident Evil.
Yeah, I like the flow of Remake more.
The Remake's flow is very good, I will agree with that 100%.
Nobody home.
Where'd you go, Jill?
They just fucked off.
Uh-huh.
Never the two shall meet. Just the two of them are never allowed to meet, ever.
Nope.
If they make contact, the world will end. Oh, the Queen Zenobia.
This is not good.
Swimming mechanics!
Oh god.
My favorite.
Is your air like quantifiable somewhere?
I'm not seeing it. Meaning my screen's probably just gonna get more red or something.
Well, have fun with this segment. This is probably not great. Ooh, you found a pipe. I think that pipe was actually in the control panel. I think. I remember noticing it. No, I meant the pipe you picked up.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking around to see if there's somewhere I can use it.
You did miss an interaction.
Oh, hey.
Oh, there's a second pipe? Oh, okay. I guess if you don't find the first one. Oh, you're slowly going sepia. That's how you
Yeah. Why are there so many pipes?
Never mind that pipe. Remember, check your map.
That's right, it's F4 for some godforsaken reason.
Well, you have the mini map as well.
Thank you, Tense Music. I appreciate you, but also...
Let me know what you want.
You're working a little too hard here. Closed. Well, because, like, the... Showing the top of the room. Oh.
Yep, it's there.
Oh, but...
It's not great.
I need to burn through multiple pipes, are you kidding me?
Okay, that's why they're more than 3. I thought it was just like if you can't find one, so you can find it easier.
It wasn't a ban, it was a timeout.
It was a timeout.
No problems, hit you?
A little close for comfort.
We did it. Now I can get a bunch of fucking ammo that I don't need.
I'll leave you a little link. Subscribe to the official Simpsons Twitch channel.
Nah, it's one of those cases of somebody using official stuff as their fucking emotes.
I wonder if you can actually reach that, thing. No, you cannot. Oh. These enemies seem very annoying.
Seems very dead.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out as well. I think if you keep going the way you're going, you'll end up there.
Yeah, I was just trying to orient myself, but it's really hard with this map.
Okay, yeah.
Fuck off. You know what? Fuck this. I hate these enemies. This area sucks a lot because of how much it relies on not being able to see the enemy. It blows a whole lot of ass.
Boxes.
Yeah, I thought I could get him with one swing, but I forgot that she stabs. Why is there so much rifle ammo?
You're rife with rifle ammo.
The power's back. We can use it.
All right. That should hold us for now.
I'll check the control system.
Damn it, I don't have a signal. Maybe the antenna array is out.
It's on the observation deck. Maybe we can fix it. I'm sure the view is nice.
Me too. Let's move.
That was an extremely fast blink.
The observation. You can climb up there from the hall.
Oh yeah, you can scan the fish for free now.
Oh, we're too short. We're not Parker's height. Why is it all rifle ammo?
You did have the yellow scan icon though. Ooh, damage to damage. Alright, you should move the SMG stuff.
The single SMG thing.
No, you can add more now. You can add the days. And yeah, that's it. Does the sniper support the 2-shot burst?
I don't know, but that's a lot of ammo to go through on a sniper.
Yeah, but you'll kill those murderers then.
Oh, pistol only. And there was the yellow item earlier, but I guess I can't get it.
The scanner?
No. There is a yellow set of parts, the special parts.
Oh. Yeah, I know where they are. But you did have a yellow icon when you pulled up the scanner in this room.
Sure do.
Mm-hmm. I have time to keep going. I think it'll be fine on weapons.
Did that stop it? Water still.
It's okay. The bulkhead's closed. We just have to wait.
I like how you just ignored that enemy.
Just ran right the fuck around it.
Parker's problem now.
I'm straight. I mean, he can get up here. He's a big boy. What is over here? A card reader. Fuck that. Gotta go up. Let's go, Parker.
No. We're on the Queen Semiramis.
Oh.
Okay, well, Quint learned there were 2 ships during his investigation. You must be on the Queen Zenobia's sister ship. Jill and Parker are probably being held on that ship.
Have you been able to locate it?
No, but I've got my top people on it.
Not much time has passed, right?
Correct. It's possible that up until a few hours ago, the ships were traveling together. Search the area and see what you can find.
Roger that.
There you go. There's your plot twist. It's actually 2 ships.
What was the point?
It's actually just 2 ships. Jill went to a ship she thought Chris was on, and Chris went to a ship he thought Jill was on, and that's the big plot twist of this fucking game.
Never the two shall meet.
There are 2 ships. One speaks the truth, the other only lies.
There are 2 ships inside all of us.
I hate this plot. I've been waiting for you to get this plot twist because it's one of the dumbest fucking things in this video game.
It's completely asinine. Glad I put the stopping power on that gun.
Two ships having sex? No. Please.
Ships having sex. My muscles, involuntarily. Lex.
Can't believe Southland Tales and then 2 trucks having sex.
God, that movie sucked so bad.
That was definitely one of the worst movies we watched for movie night.
Like, it wasn't even, like, fun bad, it was just boring. Boring and incomprehensible. Like, what was the entire point of that music video?
One of the rare times our impressions aligned with critic impressions for a movie night.
I know.
We're like, oh, stop or my mother will shoot. Critics panned it. I don't know why this seems like a fun game. Or a fun movie.
I mean... Honora. He's not here. Got him.
Are we trying to kill Parker?
Look, Parker is invincible, and I respect that about him.
It's really all in the mindset. If you believe you're invincible, nothing can stop you. Except maybe bullets.
It just all I can think of now is, in a show, Kamen Rider Revice, at one point, one of the main characters, as a kid, she was asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? And her response was, invincible. And I'm like, fuck yes, actually. It's a good response. I do want to be invincible when I grow up. You having fun there, Baka? Oh. Yeah. Oh my fucking Christ. Why is this knockdown a thing?
I don't know. I don't know how I see it so much on your playthrough because I've never seen it happen on mine. Like, I don't remember it at all as a mechanic. It seems unusual to remember. I remember the yellow scan stuff respawns.
Mm-hmm.
So you might have it eventually.
Where am I even
going?
going?
Walker there.
I have gone in
completely
completely the wrong direction.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to go back to that big hallway with the solarium.
Yep.
Where it even has enemy spawn here?
Because fuck you.
Well, at least you have a lot of rifle ammo.
It's fine, Lulane. She became a Kamen Rider. It's all good.
So, I'm not super familiar with Kamen Rider lore. I just like the aesthetic. Aren't Kamen Riders like humans that were reworked into like alien robots or something?
Nope, that was I think only really the original. It
Okay, that's the
varies
original, okay.
massively from show to show.
Oh, okay, so some were just like, oh, I Henshin Kamen Rider and that's it.
Some are just like I happen to be at the right place at the right time. Some are, oh hey, I happen to be devoid of desires, so I'm perfect for the belt. Others are, oh hey, I come from a family of half-devils, so I'm perfect for the belt.
I haven't watched too many shows. I watched a bit of Destiny, and it was very hard to get into because that one's like cool theme song, but also tied to literally every other show for some reason.
Some are gamers, it's true.
And I tried watching, what's it called? The Magic Kamen Rider, the mage guy.
Oh, Wizard? Oh.
Yeah, because I was like, holy shit, I love the design of Wizard, because I think that design is like, I even have a Kamen Rider Wizard figure. That shit was bad.
Yeah. That's what
That
Cardinals
one
told
was like
me.
really. Yeah, that one was really bad.
If you want a very approachable one, I would recommend Kamen Rider O's, which is Kamen Rider OOO, but it said O's.
So I haven't watched that one, but on my music playlist, I have
The opening.
what's it called? The Terra Combo theme song.
Ah, yes.
Is so fucking good. I'm like, I
Terrano,
should
yeah.
watch this. Yeah, because like this theme song is so good. Like, there's no way the show is bad.
You'll really like the opening of the show.
I listened to the opening. Okay.
Fuck off.
But yeah, I have a relationship to. Can you scan him?
Not anymore,
Can you
can't.
scan the one on the wall? Actually.
I can't, I'm trapped.
Idea what Veltro's trying to do? Aside from jerking us around so we don't know what to do.
Who knows? We haven't seen hide nor hair from them since that video.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Oh,
Sooner
okay,
we get
that's
to the
weird.
observation deck and contact HQ, the better.
At the very least,
I hate
hope
it.
they
This like
protect
damage
Chris's
effect is really
whereabouts.
annoying, but my health isn't low enough for me to really justify taking the heal.
They don't like bloody screens so real.
No, they're fucking annoying. I would rather just have a health bar.
Yeah, I don't like them either. I had a fight in Ninja Gaiden where my screen was bloody, and the fight was in this gray room, and the boss I was fighting was really fast and was gray and red, and I just couldn't see him properly.
Peak game design.
I really hate bloody screens.
Same. Like, it would be
I'm
one
fine
thing if I
with,
had,
like,
like,
the-
regenerating health. Or, like,
I'm fine with the edges being red, but you don't need to cover the entire screen with that shit.
as I said, I find it more tolerable if I have regenerating health, because then it'll go away. But, like, for something like this, it's fucking infuriating.
Yeah, at least regenerate it to like the minimum where it's not bloody.
Yeah. Or just don't have it at all and give me a fucking health bar.
Did you hear that?
No, what? You're what?
Did you hear that?
Are you sure about that?
You can go to the elevator.
Oh, I can actually use the elevator this time. Oh yeah, there's power
Hey,
now.
front. Yeah, that was the entire reason you did the thing.
We can't go that way. This way looks more doable.
Shut the fuck up, Parker.
Jill, that's not the one marked as our objective.
Let me check my map. But what if I go to the solarium real quick?
I mean, do what you want at your stream. You can do what you want.
And there was that, I think it was a Sentai that had the Starfish Hitler. That one was hilarious. And once again, Carnival, King Carnival in the chat, wonderful mod and friend, knows a lot more about Kamen Rider than me.
Yeah, I only have surface level knowledge of Kamen Rider and Gundam. I'm just like, oh, cool robots, or oh, cool Sentai.
Nothing but respect for suit actors, I will say though.
Mm-hmm.
In this house, we respect suit actors. Hello!
Oh.
Am I just fucked? Here. Oh, is it an instant kill?
Well, you were low on health.
I wasn't that low, though.
Oh, I guess low enough. Hunters could instant kill you in old games from like...
This game blows.
80% health.
I like a lot of this game, but also this game's a fucker.
This game
Did
is
you hear that?
alright as a spin-off. I like it, but also there have been much better Resident Evils in the meantime.
I am enjoying it for the most part, but there is some real fucking rudeness. I think the Rebecca fight was definitely the worst of it so far, though.
Rachel, not Rebecca.
Rachel, whatever.
Yeah.
All those names sound the same to me.
Revelations 2's raid mode is the only reason, in my opinion, to play Revelations 2. There's no reason to play the main story because it's really bad.
But what about the Revelations bear?
Well, the Revelation is that Barry's pretty cool. That's about it. It's just kind of wasted. That's what we got with Barry.
Bitch.
Good thing it didn't do damage to you. Oh, that seems like a smart idea. Jill Valentine.
I'm in the meat dimension. Ooh.
Oh, Magnum ammo. Wonder if we get a Magnum.
Oh, we fucking better. Then I'll replace my pistol.
A bit hardcore. I respect that decision. Are those illegal custom parts? Ooh.
Yeah, this is the good shit. I'm guessing you have to wait a chapter for it to drain.
Or maybe just you have to wait for the power to be on.
Something like that, maybe.
Because I think they didn't have power to do it, because I saw one of those big boulder boys above the door. So I assume it was like, if you had gone there now to turn it on, the boulder boys would have attacked you. Do you have anything to scan here?
It is true.
There's yellow in the back half.
You know what, Lulane? I'm okay with that.
I was half hoping that that scan would have given you a Magnum.
I wonder.
Is this episode 6?
Yeah.
Okay. I checked where the Magnum was. Ooh. Oh, you can just jump down there.
Okay, this is definitely a worthwhile trip.
Yep.
I love Meatland. Well, on the bright side, we got a lot of shit out of this little endeavor. Yeah, you're gonna try to get me, and that's like chill. Or not, whatever, okay. Nah, man, that's definitely meat.
I wonder why that door took longer to open than the other door. That's so strange.
Who knows?
I definitely do not.
Actually, let me check my map. Okay, there is a gun chest thing on this floor.
A gun chest thing.
You know, a box. Gun box. Box what have gun.
In Resident Evil, we call that the item box.
Sounds lame. Long magazine shot. Oh? What are
I
you
remember
for?
charge shot.
Oh! Okay.
See, now your pistol is more useful. Is it worth having the burst on the pistol, by the way?
We'll see.
Oh, you're not gonna use days on anything?
Well, you see, Alu Lane, I've got guns that make breakfast, guns that hate Texas, guns that sign Brestus, guns that straight festive, and those are really all I can remember off the top of my head.
I can't believe you don't want to daze enemies anymore.
I can daze them. It's still on that gun.
You removed it. You removed the bind.
Did I remove bind? No, I thought I removed stopping power.
I think you removed bind.
Yeah, bind was stopping power, I thought.
Oh,
Well, let's go check. I went the wrong way. The Gun Gods theme is super good. Yeah, I got rid of bind, which is stopping power.
Oh, my. Okay, my bad.
That's fine.
You're so fast with modding that I just can't keep up.
It's true, I am lightning fast. Hi, Parker. Been standing here the whole time?
It's moving.
Good.
You wouldn't believe the adventure I just went on. An incredible journey from start to finish. Yeah.
Something's up there.
None the fuck?
What the hell is that? Don't have time to talk to it. Sneaky son of a bitch. Take this! What? That thing put us over the weekend.
What is this sound effect?
It's a pretty funny sound effect.
Don't mind that I shot through your head, Parker. It's fine. I hope you understand.
It's fine, there's nothing in that head. What? I love these bosses there. They're just empty your ammo for your inventory.
Feels like padding.
Feels like you seem to have a lot of rifle ammo. Would be a shame something happened to it.
Okay, we're going back up again. It's fine.
Is it gone? Are we in the clear?
Parker, say something.
All right.
Shut up, Parker. I need things.
It's night out, so there's nothing to see.
I see you have given up on the burst. I don't blame you.
I almost want to just take one hit on purpose. Hello.
Yeah, I think it's stalking us.
Oh damn, you should kill the enemy. Oh, okay, I guess you have to shoot the melee parts.
Wait, what?
What the hell is this thing? How is it even alive?
Okay, but what if you scanned it?
Oh, really?
Oh, only 26. Oh. It has the Jax special.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow. That was kind of lame.
That fight blows.
Now the whole body part is susceptible to damage, Torpid.
Eat me, game. Eat my entire ass. Choke on it.
Oh, is it? Okay, I think it remembers your mod choice.
Yeah, I think it's stalking us.
I don't know, so I can do it. I'll just use the sign for it.
Are you?
It's got a one-shot mind. What the hell is this thing? Look at it. How is it even alive?
Ah.
Congrats, Sharkrigger. Now you're a real hero, a real human being. I haven't tried the event yet. Bang. Really? Wow, that's very easy to avoid.
Like, it's so hard to avoid its move.
I thought those cans were grenades.
So did I.
You did have grenades in the opposite end, though. Like 2 of them.
What?
Now.
What a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it collapsed so much it dropped the ladder.
Just ate some. Not the explosions
The
though.
antenna's up
I
above.
know it's above.
Yeah, you had a machine gun ammo there too. Do you have anything to scan?
I will scan in a hot minute. I am busy collecting garbage.
Hand grenades are in garbage. They're pretty useful.
It's true. For all these years.
Finally. And carry even more rifle ammo.
Ah, that's so worthless.
You had something yellow in the area.
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay, scan multiple times.
There we go. Still
That
more.
beer can. It's an item.
Still more. There we go. Whoop. Machine gun ammo. Heavy machine gun. Let's see. Ah! Ha 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 ha!
I wonder what it is.
I will murder everything in a single shot, so fucking help me. Come hell or high water. I will make the gun that will kill God.
That'd be the guy with the gun.
Gun that can kill God, like I did in, Parasite Eve. So we have our new item.
Good to take in the fresh air.
I can't imagine the air on this ship is that fresh.
I mean, you're out in the ocean. It's pretty
This
fresh.
whole time.
I hope we can catch our breaths after checking in with HQ.
Also, man, Jill's voice actress gets a lot of work, but man, she sounds really stiff in this. Like, I know she can do better.
I'll check the antenna's wiring.
Ah, voice direction means a lot.
It's true.
I think you want to backtrack if you can, says Zulu Lane.
I will.
Like what, going back to the basement to use the key card?
Yeah, there's a bunch of places to use the keycard, but I will worry about it later.
You did it.
I did
I
it.
think that should do it. We'll give it a shot.
I hope it works.
I also hope it
Familiar.
works.
Headquarters, do you read?
O'Brien
did it.
here. Are you two all right?
Shit hit the fan here. It hit really hard.
Hoping that's the end of the episode for us.
The whole thing was a setup, and we fell for it.
How do you know?
How do you know it's a setup?
There were two ships. Two ships.
Something.
Just stay put. I've got an emergency call.
No, wait.
Director O'Brien, we've received an emergency call from the ESF. They've reported satellite movement.
The European Security Force? Go on.
Yes, sir. Apparently Terra Grigia's solar energy integrator is being reactivated.
Already in motion, are we?
Hell yeah, is it time to microwave San Francisco?
Looks like somebody's found the Queen Zenobia.
You could have just waited for, like, I don't know.
Really? Why were you reading the Divine Comedy?
He wants a good laugh.
Changed a bit.
Parker! HQ, what's going on?
All hell's about to break loose. The solar energy matrix has activated.
They're aiming at the Veltro hideouts on the Mediterranean, disguised as cruise ships.
Satellites that destroyed Terra Grigia.
Are right above us. They can't just ignore the ultimatum and obliterate the ship.
Yes, they can.
Boss.
You know who you're dealing with, right?
Sorry. But I can't authorize that.
My God.
You have to stay there and die.
Okay, thanks, boss.
Damn.
That boss, what a guy.
What a cat and mouse scenario.
I want you to know that the name of the Chivo I got for finishing this episode was Get Us Out of Here.
That's how I feel.
Oh!
Got a new outfit for our buddy Grinder.
Our good pal. Oh, this is definitely where we'll be ending things today.
Got a lot of revelations, don't want to revelate too much.
Were there any revelations?
Well, we learned that there are two boats in the Resident Evil universe.
That is true. There are twin ships. You're correct. That's it.
That's it.
That's
literally
that's all we've learned. What a good game. The game is fine, Anora. This game's alright. It's just, it's got problems. But so does any game.
Yeah, this game's alright.
It's not the worst twist I've seen in a video game.
I can tell you there are worse twists in general in life.
I love Zero Time Dilemma.
Yes.
Hell, the two boats thing, wasn't that a twist in 999?
I think it was.
Yeah, it was. There was the boat, but then there was the fake version of the boat. Either way.
But we still have, I think, 3 more chapters to revelate or something.
Episodes, thank you. Episodes.
Episodes, whatever. They don't even last as long as an episode. They're like an hour long each.
Wait, are the Zenobia and the Semiramis related to the Dead Aim ship?
I don't think they are.
Yeah, I hope not. Fuck Dead Aim.
It's just that we have 3 boats in the Resident Evil. No, technically we have. Wait, did you play Resident Evil 7?
Yes, I played it.
There's a boat there, so we know there are 4 boats in the Resident Evil universe.
4 boats exist in the Resident Evil universe, everyone. Hey, wait,
Yeah,
nope,
5.
there's 5.
There's one in the Resident Evil 5, so 5 boats.
5 large boats in the Resident Evil universe, everyone. These are the real revelations.
So that means almost 50% of boats. 40% of all boats in the Resident Evil universe are in Revelations. That's the real revelation here.
Damn, that's fucking hardcore, though.
Yeah. It's ain't your mama's boat zombie game.
Damn, Resident Evil Revelations, how come your mom lets you have 2 boats?
Counting the one in A. That was a submarine, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a submarine.
Or was there a boat? I don't know. I don't count anything in Resident Evil 6, because Resident Evil 6 has everything.
No, I'm pretty sure that was a sub.
Oh, there was also a boat there.
Shit, 6 is a boat.
Okay. 6 has a lot of things.
Like Fleshosaurus Rex. Did you like Fleshosaurus Rex, Bear?
It wasn't horribly culturally appropriated Serbian shit, so yes, by comparison to other things.
I love killing the Ustanok with a love bullet. So bad.
I wish I could describe to you how bad the delivery and lines of the Serbian enemies in that game are.
Are you saying that those people who delivered those lines didn't actually speak Serbian?
Well, they spoke Serbian, they just spoke it in ways...
Like, weren't native speakers, I should say.
That no human being would speak. It's like if I made a game in Serbian and then I made the American enemies say your mom is a pussy, and like they say that frequently, and you're like, what does that mean? That's not an insult.
That sounds like some anime.
Well, that's a Serbian insult.
Your wife rides my Jambo jet.
And they say stuff like "eat shit and die" in Serbian, but "eat shit and die" is not an insult in Serbian. Nobody says that. They say much more descriptive things like "your mom is a pussy."
Oh god, it's great.
You're not Alexander.
I mean, yes, there are a shitload of Spanish dialects annihilated, it's true. Cause yeah,
that's why I like 8, by the way, like without going into spoilers, everybody just speaks English. And they're like, I wish they spoke, the local language. They're like, no, you don't. No, the local speakers from that area that the game is set in do not wish them to speak.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you wish they spoke it because you don't understand it.
Yeah.
Fucking Resident Evil.
God.
And yeah, what was it? They
so
used fucking Mexican Spanish, right? In 4?
Yeah. I believe so.
Which, distinct from Spain Spanish.
To be fair, Capcom doesn't have a good track record of understanding how countries outside of Japan work or exist.
It's true. I love video games.
I love Resident Evil, but it has also hurt me a lot.
Same. And I'm newer to it, but still.
When were you hurt? What did you play?
I've played 6, dude.
Call me when you played 0 or Gun Survivor.
I know enough to avoid 0. I witnessed your pain.
Yeah.
Either way, though.
Yeah, we should wrap it up.
I hope y'all had fun. I know I did. I hope Bear did.
I did. I'm glad we got to one of the things. Well, 2 of the things I wanted you to get to. There's still one more thing I want to see your reaction to.
0 is a huge fucker, Redito. In a lot of regards.
I think there is terrible Resident Evil fans who have played 0 when they were 5 who will disagree.
But, that said, if you enjoyed the show, know follow, I'd appreciate if you did. Also, check out my good buddy here, Real Sylvia Bear. Who is usually a bear, sometimes a dragon, but usually a bear.
Yes, I can be whatever I want because the internet exists.
That's the joy, isn't it?
Yeah. And thank y'all for watching. Wins be at your back.
I hope y'all have a good rest of your day, however much that might be. Later.